Three, two, one. Hi, Renee, it's Tori here, and I wanted to take a minute and send you over my concept for a retooling of your newsletter that you sent me, and then just a little audio of my rationale. So as I said to you when I came to your store last week at your meeting, all things being the same, which I think they are, I think that as you can see from my little piece, I have called out that your prices are incredibly competitive. I know from my own research that you compete well and consistently against the Amazon sales tool. And you also have an incredibly good selection. You pay attention to your sales floor and you're noted for that. So all things being the same, what can we do in this newsletter to build your brand and encourage more sales? Well, the first thing I would say would be to opt into the idea that this is an intimate or personal newsletter. So I've started showing you this last time and this time, the idea of maybe this is an indigo insider, that you start to talk to the people in a little bit more of a communal way. So indigo insider, that's my idea maybe initially to start that idea. And then I've highlighted in my piece that this is, I've looked up, this is be your 9th annual half yearly sale. I think that's important. For pieces like this, for reading, they do say that you do it in chunks and call it out. And, you know, when I put this into a constant contact, I would probably put white space between the elements so people can clearly and concisely read what it is that you have on the page. I think this layout is a little better than this in that respect. Statistically, because this is an intimate, friendly kind of thing, you want to make sure that you're talking to people just like you would your own friends. It shows right here on your Facebook page that these people are generally women and they're in 25 to 35 and 35 to 45. This demographic is the women in your store and yourself included. So you want to talk to them just like you would your friends. You want to tell them what you think is important. Also, you want to include people or faces in any advertisement, as opposed to this graphic here. It just, there's no intimacy to this. And since you're not able to put the specific items that you have up for sale to draw interest because they're limited in selection, I just think it's really important to always put a face on the page. People respond 3 times more positively to it. I think that I called out that it's men, women's, and kids because I don't see a specificity over here, just that it's the summer collection. And I did go ahead and include limited, so hurry. The one thing I don't have in my comp that I see in yours that I do agree with is your little Facebook like button, but I would move it all the way to the top up here and include a like box that shows that you have 11,000 people following you on Facebook. I think that's important. And then to fill this out, if we were to send my version, I would definitely put a little phone with the contact number and maybe even an email for suggestions. And then that being said, at the bottom here, since we have done nothing to elicit some kind of feedback, because here's that newsletter that went out last year, and out of almost 5,000 people, you got 23% open and then only 5% responded. Now, there wasn't really anything to click, so I'm guessing that they clicked to see the picture bigger or something. So my suggestion for ongoing social media posts, including the news, would be to always include something down here where we can elicit a response. What I might suggest for this one, since we're limited on time, is, hey, hope you're having a great summer. I just wanted to let you know I'm always interested in feedback from my audience. So Indigo Insiders, what are you interested in seeing in the store this Christmas? Or even what's got your eye for 2017? I'd love to know. Be sure and click the box and shoot me a contact. Something like that, where we can start to know from not only this item here of review and analytics in constant contact that people click it, but you would also start to get feedback from your audience. Because let's face it, you have 24, what do you got over here on your Facebook page? You have 11,000 followers. We know they're not all coming in to the store. So all things being equal again, service is going to be what sets you apart, and figuring out how to get those 11,000 people to tell you what they would be interested in receiving or buying or purchasing from you online. So that's a nice way to start an intimate dialogue and show them that what's inside your store that you have to offer, since you're already competitive on prices and selection, is your service and your community spirits and your like-mindedness, that you're in sync with your buyers. So I'm going to go ahead and send this over. If you want me to go ahead and set this, I would suggest, just as your analytics says on your Facebook, that your sweet time to send it would be probably between 1 and 4 today. And I would say that you should also be in the habit of resending it in a couple of days to the people who didn't open it. So go ahead and give this a review. Hopefully you can fit it into your day to hear this little note, and we can get this out between 1 and 4 today. And like I said, I can go install this and get it triggered to go. So let me know what you think. I'd be interested in your feedback.